Hello guys. In case you're just seeing this question for the first time, this question has been trending and the question is actually a Python question. So let's dive into what the question is and what is the right answer to this question. Now, the question is, what is the output of the following assignment operator? Don't let this entire thing confuse you actually. So what it means is, the question is saying calculate these two values and just print the both of them. Okay, but you might ask, why can't you just do the 2 plus 10 and just print and just move on, right? Sometimes there are scenarios in programming where you need to take variables like these and just play around them just to achieve a particular task. Now, while the question, several people picked 12, some 10, some syntax error. If you're seeing this question for the first time, I would just encourage you to pause this video, guess what the answer is, and let's dive into the solution. All right, but before we dive into the solution, I want to really explain what this program is doing. Now we have variable y and we have variable x. Variable y has the value of 10, right? And what the program is trying to do is to store the value of y plus the value of 2 into x. So simply put, that's like 10 plus 2. So what we should get naturally is 12, right? But in Python, there are so many things that we always put into consideration. The program is structured for simplicity. And so for those who picked 12, sorry, you're wrong. And for those who picked 10 as well, you're wrong. In Python, this program or this block of code will produce syntax error. And I'm going to show you why it will produce syntax error. Because like I said, what we're trying to do is take this value, plus it with 2, and print it to the screen. Now let's check it out if what I said is true. I am using PyCharm, and we'll use the PyCharm to just quickly look at what's going on. So typing the code out on PyCharm already, the code editor, the intelligence in the code editor is already telling me something is wrong here, right? So main typing it. So we have the y, we have the x, something is wrong. And if we hover on the red, you see that you have unresolved y. End statement expected. So something is wrong. So let's take a look at what could be wrong here. While calculating in Python or while making any arithmetic calculation, Python calculates from the right, which is right, then to the left. So it will calculate whatever is on the right and assign it to the variable on the left. So, but in this scenario, we are assigning double times, and at the same time, we are adding 2 assignment operator, which is not supported by Python. Now, we need to know one thing. Python does not allow you to combine 2 assignment operator. And I'll tell you why. The reason is because Python is always about clarity, simplicity. If you look at this code for the very first time, what you will see is complication. But let's check the right code out. But before we check, let's even run this and see what happens. So if I run, immediately I'll see syntax error clear. But let's comment this. So let's disable it so that the compiler will not use it. Let's go to the right one. This is actually another way to write it that Python would accept. Very simple. Now let's uncomment it. When we uncomment, you see we don't have any red of any kind. And what this is basically doing, we have our variable y, which has the 10. So we want to just add another value to the y. So instead of us doing what we had here, all this stress, all we need to do is to just say, take the value in y, plus it with 2, and prints the y. Now let's check it out. All right, and we have our 12. Right, so you see, so Python is actually structured to be written in a simple format. It's something very easy to understand. At least when looking at this code, you can see y equals to 10, which is normal. Then this assignment operator means plus equals to. So it means take the value in y and add it to the value of 2. Then at the end, we say print whatever is in y, which is how we got the 12. There are other assignment operators, so many of them that can be used, but the common principle is that don't just combine double assignment operator. And that will be all for now.